Alright, welcome back to another part of Nobody Wants to Die. This is getting juicy. Well, with that being said, guys, let's get it!
How could I let myself be tricked like this?
Oh, we're making moves.
She lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. The question is, what are my taxes being spent on? I don't even have a bar here. Focus, James.
Just the head of the Liberty statue there.
Sara needs electricity. Lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
Gotta make sure Sarah's okay. Oh man, these rain effects. Oh, they're so good.
Broken cables for sure won't lead me to her. Maybe I'll stop complaining about my apartment. These cables come out of the converter. Sara, where are you?
She's gotta be nearby.
Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? It doesn't seem connected to the net. Damn it. Electric current powers up the antenna. Must be operational. Sara needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
This has honestly exceeded my expectations so much. For what I assumed, which obviously it's wrong to assume about a game a lot of the time, but obviously with how games have been the past few years, once you see a bit of gameplay, a bit of a trailer, it's normally how the game is for the whole of it. I thought this was going to be a walking simulator. It's far from that.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did.
I'm excited to see what other games release on Unreal Engine 5. They're gonna look amazing, man.
Cables draws the most of it.
Hey, where are you, Sara? Where are you? Do you reckon she's gonna be in some really vulnerable state? Like we assume she's, some young detective, and she's actually, someone old that's like bedbound or something of the sort. It's gonna be a little twist like that, isn't it?
Sara?
Ooh. Suspenseful. Please be alive. She's a cool kid.
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
I hope she's alive. She seems nice. Here we go, let's sprint. I'm coming for you, Sara. Ooh, it's a bit run down.
This place?
Go away. Nope, I'm gonna ignore that. Sorry, baby. Oh. Quit. I wish I could. I wish I could. Don't tell me this game is gonna turn into a horror game. Oh, not now. Worst time to do it.
Oh, fuck.
You've got this, James. I believe in you. You've got this. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was Ambrosia then. Don't know why. Maybe I was just too hopeful. Why is there a load of mannequins? Imagine if she's actually not even real. That would be crazy. I hope it's not the case. Why loads of mannequins though? Maybe it's to add to, like, the horror element of things? I'm not sure. I like the lights. Very fancy. Very fancy. Oh, Sarah. I've come to make sure you're alive. Whoa!
What the hell?
You thought I'd be an easy target?
Oh, Sarah took over.
Shut up! You're trapped!
Funny. You're the one bleeding.
You get one fucking chance. One!
Great. Just show yourself.
Imagine if Sarah's the killer.
Where is she? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
I think that's Sarah over there.
Who the hell are you?
Ugh. I'm a department officer. You're gonna end up in the bank, you cunt.
Oh shit. Sarah?
The Ploffins.
How about letting me know you're dropping by next time?
Sure thing.
It's just a scratch. You can't hit anything in this body.
Well, lucky us.
Sunken face, bloodshot eyes like a junkie. James, you know how strung out you look?
Me? You looked in the mirror lately?
Maybe that was mean.
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Karra had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story. Complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
Explain.
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
I was expecting something much worse. So you just rented the body house? Really? A whole museum. Okay. Do we have to inspect things or speak to him maybe? I don't know. Right, I'm just gonna scroll through, let you guys read that. Not gonna read it all, that will take up a long time. Okay, she's got a nice setup. Does look fairly cool.
Those mushrooms are funny.
I actually prefer this to my apartment. That's a lie, I don't. That is a lie. My apartment is well nicer, but I'm not here to judge, guys. I'm not here to judge. It is pretty cool still, though.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable.
It's like little nightmares, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like little nightmares. Gotta admit they're kind of. Oh, gotta admit they're kind of cool though.
One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. Instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this whole Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
The greatest treasure in this film. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. Kept for normal people. Torture to misery. Desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
The authorities just looked the other way?
They didn't give a shit. It's the slums. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt. But we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago. Give or take a few days.
Sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. Her subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
Bad. I'm missing.
After a month, her subscription expired. We were broke. There was no one to help. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction.
Oh.
And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
We're gonna have a little snoop around as well. Okay, so there's ambrosia there. There's gotta be maybe something else we can find. There we go. So Department of Mortality, Taylor Adams, Icarite will be delivered to the memory bank immediately. Okay. Maybe if we read it or register something. No, okay, maybe not. What's out here? Load of drawings. The last chicken. We shouldn't be snooping, but still. Max, Dario, and Peter. Okay. I lied to you. I haven't gone anywhere. I tried everything to get Taylor out. I didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. Love, Sara. P.S. I sorted everything for you. The items are below, marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away or divided equally. Okay.
I remember it. This is older than me.
Chicken of Justice. The last of his kind. He fights for a better world. When darkness falls, he dons a mask and dispenses justice. He crows each dawn with a pure heart, knowing he's protected the streets of his city. Oh man. So it's basically Black Chicken. That's what it is. Yeah, so far this game has been... There hasn't been really anything negative to say about this game. Everything I expected it to be, it has, and more. I'm pretty sure... we've only got 2 more things to find.
Beginning of the month.
Synchronization a key to happiness. Okay. Take these pills, make sure we're all good. I don't know why we just don't carry a bottle of pills with us constantly. That would be the smart thing to do. Every time we've nearly, like, hurt ourselves or whatever, or suffered whatever it is, you know, like, what is it, withdrawals.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
I don't think about that. Mine will fade away. Instead, he hold me. No, we'll put I don't think about that. We don't want to sound too morbid.
I don't dwell on that. I've had plenty on my mind.
Right.
One room is well secured. Have you read the Chicken of Justice? Go for the room well secured.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
And shoot the shelf above the burglar?
I'd have time to reload and finish the piece of shit.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
I already like this kid. The Chicken is only one step away from detective stories.
So inside was a bunch of files with names. Yeah, let's actually find out about them. I wonder what that locked conversation option is, though.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I try.
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking...
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
Okay, fair enough.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
Alright, Jesus.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Want to get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Imagine if it was us and we forgot, or if it was Seth who died in the train crash.
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious.
You know what, I'm gonna have a drink, you seem annoyed.
Bottoms up. Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
Please don't be poisoned.
Great. What's our poison?
Slum's chief export, apart from bodies. Moonshine.
Nice. Worse the neighborhood, the better the hooch. What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
It's kind of crazy that you can take someone's body and commit crimes and give it back to them on the down low.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
We can scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
It seems like dead ominous, like something is about to be revealed.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
It's not sleep when you're in the bank. It's nothingness. You don't feel anything.
Like transferring in CTC? I remember what you said. You said you'd rather die than go to the bank.
But for different reasons, remember?
James, I have to save her. Fuck.
Something's gonna happen. Something juicy. I just know.
You understand?
I get it. Sometimes you have to cross the line. And if you do it, please make it for someone you love.
Well, I don't know if that's what I want.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
Was that the right thing for me to say? That's what I love about this game. Each option seems correct in a way. Like, there's a grey area to everything where you don't know your decision, if it's actually morally good or bad, because it's such a grey area. Oh, look at her, she's doing laps. I know she stopped. Okay, here we go.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Can you fire up the board here?
No.
Do it the old way, then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start?
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
Okay, so lots of failed attempts to save the current
I learned
system.
this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least for them.
Turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster. Okay, let's assume that this was his motive. What's next?
How did you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself? It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. Should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke.
Selma sounds familiar, don't you think?
There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece.
If synchro tests have a positive effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere.
Get that part of the story. When I think that they really use the...
It's... At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it. You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in. Like I said, I have at least 3 hypotheses.
Yes, ma'am.
How sure are you of that?
Barry. About 30%?
Lots of familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
Wasn't it more profitable to keep him alive?
Yeah, that's a point.
Following this lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that. It would take years for his competitor to grow in political power.
True. You can't just grab someone off the street for a position like that.
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs.
I'm so bad at doing all this. Here we go, we finally done it. I mean, there's no other options to do. Right, let's conclude it, baby.
How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't know. But we need to figure out who's pulling the strings in all of this.
And you? Why'd you become a cop?
It's not worth talking about. I've always liked crime mysteries or a good career for a former athlete.
Oh, please, it's not worth going into. Okay, let's try to draw some conclusions. It all comes down to one question. Could Green really be a puppet?
I thought so, but the more I watch the Red Room and foyer footage, the more I doubt it. Green, the way he gestures and talks to himself, he looks crazy.
Talking to yourself doesn't mean you're crazy.
You know what I mean, when he's waving his arms and hurting himself. But I have no idea what taking over a body would look like. Fuck, I don't know. Which one of them was behind this? Green or the killer?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
We're out of time for mistakes.
The murderer's behind it all, or Green? Shit, wow. It could be Green plotting it to take out his competitors, but it wouldn't make sense. The murderer.
He's a murderer. Green's death wouldn't make sense. He must have been influencing for a long time until he finally got him to shoot the other deviants. Damn influential deviants. He took another harvest on Icarus.
And if he's aiming to paralyze the city, to create chaos, so what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No. Poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
I hope he made the right decision then. Deciding if it's a murderer or Green.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No. Shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
That was Seth? That was Seth in the train accident?
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks.
I did say it might be Seth. I did say that. It could be Seth or it could be us. That would be a twist. Oh, there's Rachel. I can't wait to get dragged in the water again. Please don't turn moody and drag me under the water again. Come on, Rachel. I have a feeling that will be potentially one of the endings where the final scene will be us crossing over to Rachel in the afterlife. This is what it's hinting at right now. Oh, come on, give me a break.
Rachel! Where's Rachel?
Come on! Ah, damn it. I can't catch a break, guys. Oh, God. Here we go. Time to get dragged. Like it's Red Dead 2. Rachel! Woman, are you deaf? Get out! Come on! Oh, we're so close.
Rachel! Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.